The sound of my name echoed through the office lobby, sharp and unfamiliar. Mr. Farid Khan. I looked up from my computer screen to see a man in a crisp navy suit standing by the reception desk, holding a thick brown envelope. My stomach tightened before my mind caught up. I had seen that look before. Detached, professional, rehearsed. "I'm from Malik & Partners," he said, stepping forward. "I have some documents for you. Please confirm your identity." The words, "divorce petition," blinked up at me in bold letters a few seconds later, as though the fluorescent lights had conspired to highlight them. My throat went dry. My pulse drummed against my collar. I felt my coworker's eyes burning holes in my back as the lawyer turned and walked out. My wife, Aisha, had filed for divorce. No warning, no fight, no message. Just served at work like a criminal. That night, I sat in the dim light of my living room, staring at the petition. The paper smelled faintly of toner and lemon-scented disinfectant from the office printer. Her handwriting, small, round, deliberate, appeared only once on her signature. I kept asking myself the same question. When did she stop loving me? Our last argument had been over something small. Her staying late at her office again, finishing reports. She'd smiled faintly, tiredly, saying, "Don't start, Farid. I'm just trying to grow in my career." I had believed her. I wanted to. But now, under the dim yellow light, those words tasted sour. The next morning I called her once. Then again. Straight to voicemail. I left a single message. "You could have at least told me to my face." Her silence hurt more than the petition. Days passed, each one quieter than the last. Friends whispered. My parents called. I avoided them all. But silence can be useful. It sharpens your senses, makes you notice what you'd missed before. So I started looking. Through our shared drive. Her laptop. Photos. Messages. Every breadcrumb she left behind. I wasn't proud of it, but when trust dies, boundaries die with it. And there it was. A folder titled Consulting Work, Private. Inside emails, receipts, hotel confirmations. Dozens of them. All under the name Arman Malik. Or boss. The same man who had sent that lawyer to serve me. For a long while I couldn't breathe. It felt like drowning, silent, slow, and inevitable. I imagined her with him. The way she used to laugh with me, the way she touched my arm when she wanted to make a point, the scent of her jasmine perfume that always lingered on my clothes. It wasn't just betrayal, it was theft. She had stolen the version of us I still carried. But rage has a strange way of clarifying things. I didn't confront her. Not yet. I gathered everything. Dates, records, messages, screenshots, photos. Then I called a lawyer. Better one. 3 weeks later, I walked into court for the first hearing. Aisha sat across from me. Her expression unreadable. She looked thinner, sharper. Arman Malik was seated behind her, pretending to scroll through his phone. When our eyes met, she looked away. Her lawyer began to speak, reciting the usual rehearsed lines. Emotional neglect, incompatibility, irreconcilable differences. Then it was my turn. My lawyer stood. "Your Honor," he said calmly, "before we proceed, my client would like to submit additional evidence to the court." I watched as the clerk carried my envelope to the judge. Inside were screenshots of every email. Proof of her affair. Proof that Arman Malik had been funding her personal expenses through company accounts. Proof that she'd been embezzling money under his supervision. Her face went pale as the judge flipped through the pages. Arman's jaw tightened. And in that moment I felt no triumph. Only an empty, quiet grief. Because even as her world began to collapse, I realized that mine already had. After court she caught me by the parking lot. Her voice trembled. "Farid, please. I didn't mean for it to. Turn slowly. To what? Destroy us. Betray me. Or get caught." Tears welled in her eyes. "I thought you didn't care anymore. You were distant, always buried in work." He made me feel seen again. Her words landed like dull knives. Honest but brutal. I wanted to yell, to say you should have talked to me. But maybe I had stopped listening long before she stopped speaking. I didn't destroy your case, Aisha, I said quietly. You did that yourself. She reached out, but I stepped back. Goodbye, Aisha. And for the first time I meant it. Weeks later, when the final judgment came, I didn't celebrate. She lost the case. Her firm fired her. Armin left the country. I stood by the window of my empty apartment, the city lights blurring through the glass, thinking of how easily love can rot when pride takes root. People talk about betrayal as a single act. It isn't. It's a slow erosion. A smile you stop returning, a message you leave unanswered, a truth you avoid because it hurts too much. She betrayed me, yes. But maybe, in my silence, I had betrayed her first. When I left for work the next morning, I passed the same lobby where I'd first been served. The receptionist smiled faintly. Rough few weeks, huh? He nodded. Yeah. But this time I had no envelope in my hand. No anger in my chest. Just an unexpected calm, the kind that comes after surviving a storm. Because in the end, Aisha didn't just teach me what betrayal feels like. She taught me what it means to finally stop holding on to someone who already let go.